Excuse me, do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly, it's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now, or we're gonna have to take you in. Our friend, Quo. Our best friend, Quo. Our only friend, Quo. Is here to show us more about the next phase of AirPods. And I feel like it's time for us to get into it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Sharon the stage. Sharon is going to tell us more about Apple revamping strategy ahead of AirPods Pro 2 debut as AirPods 3 sales disappoint. Okay, interesting title. Let's keep it flowing. Cole has been tweeting wild things lately, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Kuo, Apple revamping strategy ahead of AirPods Pro 2 debut as AirPods 3 sales disappoint. Apple is widely expected to announce a new version of AirPods Pro this year, potentially bringing new health tracking features and design updates. Reliable Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo is also now predicting that Apple will discontinue the original AirPods Pro once the second generation has been announced, signaling a strategy shift from AirPods 2 and AirPods 3.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, to be honest, because the whole strategy for the Pro lineup is always to delete the previous Pro. Maybe not for the MacBook, although it's kinda different for the MacBook, because in a way the MacBook Pro is just the entry-level MacBook Pro, so although it is a previous model, it's a previous design, it's still there for a reason. And the AirPods 2 are the entry-level AirPods, but the AirPods 3 are actually the same thing. They do the same with the iPhone. The entry-level iPhones are usually staying around for a little bit longer. Quo is here, boys. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I feel like these other. I'm just trying to look it up here right now off screen, but I feel like usually the whole thing with entry-level stuff at Apple is that it stays around on a lower price, like the Apple Watch, AirPods, the iPad, for example, has the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Does it? I'm not sure, actually. Now that we're talking about it, maybe not. Anyways, it's probably not as consistent as it is. But I feel like with AirPods, it has been that consistent, because with the AirPods 2, the AirPods 1 and 1.5 with like wireless charging, it kind of felt like they kept the other one around. Am I crazy for this? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's keep it pumping.
Reliable Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo is also now in a post on Twitter today. Kuo explained that Apple has cut orders for AirPods 3 by over 30% for the second and third quarters of this year.
Wow.
The analyst explains that demand for AirPods 3 is significantly weaker than AirPods 2 due to the failed product segmentation strategy. As a refresher, when Apple announced AirPods 3 last year, it simultaneously cut the price of the second-generation AirPods and left them in the AirPods lineup. This means Apple currently sells 3 different truly wireless AirPods variations: AirPods 2, AirPods 3, and AirPods Pro.
Maybe business-wise, it would have been a better strategy to say, we're keeping the AirPods 1.5, the one with wireless charging, but still a little bit less features around, instead of the AirPods 2. Interesting.
This means Apple had hoped that people would be tempted by the new features and design of AirPods 3 to spend the higher price compared to AirPods 2. Instead, that doesn't appear to be what's happened. Kuo suggests that the segmentation strategy has failed, and buyers are still largely opting for the more affordable AirPods 2 rather than AirPods 3. To avoid this similar situation from happening with AirPods Pro 2, Apple is planning to discontinue the original AirPods Pro once the second-generation model is released. QO writes, AirPods 3 orders for 2-3Q22 have been cut by 30% plus. Due to the failed product segmentation strategy, demand for AirPods 3 is significantly weaker than for AirPods 2. AirPods Pro may get discontinued after Apple launches AirPods Pro 2 in 2H22 to avoid repeating the same mistake. What this means is that if you were hoping for AirPods Pro to stick around at a lower price following AirPods Pro 2, that likely won't be the case.
So, yeah, probably in the App Store, probably in the Apple Store, it probably won't be the case. Now, obviously, you still have Amazon, and you have, like, third-party resellers, so you will be fine, but, yeah, it's a bummer. I'm just thinking about it, and, like, I would say that the AirPods have had this strategy for a long time, same for the Apple Watch and stuff like that. The AirPods have such a big market. Now, I'm sure that on a scale for Apple, it's still better. It could still be better. But, come on, this is not a problem at all. So, I get why they're going to do it in a business mindset. But, again, for consumers, I would say keep your eye on other resellers. And if you're ready for the AirPods 2, get the AirPods 2. It's simple. I would say it's simple. Anyways. Cole is here, boys. Yeah, yeah, he is. AirPods, let's go. We need the AirPods 2. The AirPods Pro 2. Tim, like, what the fuck? You don't want my money? So I'm not sure if it's about not wanting the money. Like, right now, the whole chip shortage is so bad that I feel like they have to make choices. They have to make concessions on what products they can launch and what products they can't launch. And also, I feel like they want to wait out the AirPods 3 for a little bit. Just feel it out, see what happens, right? True and real? Yeah, definitely true and real. Now, there's obviously another perspective on this, or at least on the report side from Mac Rumors, which is something that, well, it's always cool to look into. We have the original tweet, so that's cool to mention. Let's go. AirPods 3 orders in second and third quarter of 2022 have been cut by 30+%. That's a lot. Well, we just learned that as well, but just checking the original tweet, obviously. To the field product segment strategy, demand for AirPods 3 is significantly weaker than the AirPods 2. AirPods Pro may get discontinued after Apple launches AirPods Pro 2 in the second half of 2022 to avoid repeating the same mistake. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not completely sure. Qual has previously claimed that the second generation of AirPods Pro will feature a significantly upgraded wireless chip compared to H1 chip. Chip powers audio-related functions like active noise cancellation, and improvements to the technology could result in improved battery. Yeah. Qual also previously claimed that the new AirPods Pro charging case will be able to emit a sound to help users find it when it's misplaced. It is likely that the charging case will also have water resistance, like the third generation AirPods charging case. Interesting. Margungus Galactus and Debbie Wu have previously reported that Apple has tested a more compact design for the new AirPods Pro that would eliminate the stems. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. If you're thinking about it, kind of makes me feel like the Beats Studio something, Buds. It doesn't really make me feel too bad. Dude, when can I finally get the new Pros? Mine are dying. I mean, are they? I would say, so for the most part, right? Because like for a lot of people, I can understand that this is something that they've been waiting for a really long time. I would say that if they're actually dying and you're in the EU, you can just go to the Apple Store and tell them that this shit is going on. That's not normal. They're not supposed to die that fast. And they should go beyond the 2 years. How do you say? They should go beyond the 2 years warranty here in the Netherlands. Like, these products have to, well, be able to go through a lot. But I would say you wouldn't have to wait too long. I would say, yeah, this year, if they're saying second half of 2022, I would say something like that, yeah. Probably won't be on stage or something like that. Just a cool, quick refresh. Unless they have an insanely cool feature. But that would be wild. That would be wild. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there is more to talk about. And obviously, we have to get into it. So, here we go.